Hello, my little geniuses. I believe you all were eagerly waiting for this session. Same here. Today, in session 3, we are going to find out answers for many more puzzling questions. Children, our session 3 begins with some textual exercises. So, let's begin with the activities given in the chapter. Your curiosity check. Students, this activity includes three questions to be answered. Number one, how are pencils made? Number two, how are newspapers printed? And number three, why do we have antacid tablets or Eno or soda? Let's see them one by one. Yes, children, we all use pencils, right? And we know that they are made from wood. But do we know something more than that? So let's find out how pencils are made. Pencils are made from soft wood. First, a block of soft wood is cut into thin slats or boards, like shown in the picture. Then these slats are stained or colored. That is, a color is applied on the slats. Then after, grooves are cut into one surface of the slats. That is, the slats are cut under a cutting wheel and a special elastic glue is filled in the grooves. The leads are then placed into the grooves. Do you know, children, how these leads are made? It is made by mixing graphite and clay. You can see here in the picture. Graphite is a soft black carbon. And you can see in the picture how these leads are kept after making. Then, this way, by a machine, leads are fixed into the grooves. Another slat is placed on top and bonded with the first. That is, after the lead is fixed, another slat of wood is put on top like a sandwich. This pencil sandwich is then passed through a milling process to separate individual pencils. That means then the pencils are separated and then they are painted. Now, in some pencils, we see an eraser is attached. You can see here how a rubber eraser is fixed to the top of the pencil by a machine. And then finally a pencil is made. Now we know, students, that making of a pencil is such a long process. Like this, every object made by humans that we see around us goes through such different processes. Now let's move on to our second question. How are newspapers printed? Newspapers are printed on rotary printing press. It has two cylinders which turn in opposite directions. As the paper passes between the cylinders, they press the paper to the ink plate. They are printed at high speeds up to 70,000 copies per hour. That means in 1 hour, at least 70,000 copies of newspapers are printed. You can see here in the picture how the papers are moving on the printing press. And in the next picture, we can see the final copies made. Question 3. Why do we have antacid tablets or Eno or soda? The answer is the antacid tablets, Eno or soda is taken to cure acidity and stomach pain, especially after meals. Now, this is activity number 6 in your textbook. Here, two pictures are given, and you have to observe these pictures and construct a situation based on them. Let's discuss the first picture. You can use the hints given. Here, the hint given is Isaac Newton. Let's read how we can write a situation. One day, a famous scientist called Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree. Suddenly, a ripe apple fell to the ground by his side. He thought, what made the apple fall down? Why didn't it go up, or to the right, or to the left? And then he discovered the force called gravitation. The Earth's gravitation made the apple fall down on the ground. So, what is gravitation? It is an invisible force, that means you cannot see it, that pulls objects towards each other. Earth's gravity keeps us on the ground and makes things fall. Therefore, when you throw a ball in the air, the gravitational force of the earth causes it to come down. There is one more picture given to you that you have to observe and construct a situation. The hint given here is air to breathe. After looking at the picture, we construct a situation like this. Trees give us pure air to breathe. If there are no trees, we will not get pure air to breathe. This will make us ill. We must not cut trees. We must plant more trees. If there are no trees, each one of us will have to carry a plant in a small pot so that we can breathe pure air and live a healthy life. Now, activity 7 is a homework for you. You have to write the details of your favorite scientist, starting with his or her name, birth date, the place to which he or she belongs to, and the inventions that he or she has done. This is an activity number 8 in your textbook. Here, you have to describe the given picture. Now, students, whenever you are describing a picture, you have to keep in mind certain things like what is in the picture, what is happening in the picture, where are the things in the picture. If you are describing a person, then you can use different adjectives. So, let's read. This is a picture of a classroom. The teacher is standing behind the table. She has short hair. There is a book in her hand. There are two books on the table. There is an apple on the table. Three boys are sitting in front of the table. I hope now you all have understood how to describe a picture. Here is an activity number 9 from your textbook. Here, two small paragraphs are given and you have to fill the blanks with suitable prepositions and verbs. Students, try to read this on your own and understand. Students, there is one more homework for you. You have to write a few lines on the topic, what would you like to become in life? So children, try to write about your dreams and ambitions in your own words. Children, this brings us to the end of our chapter number 2. I hope it was an amazing and wonderful experience for you as you learned many new things about science and inventions. So, be happy be healthy, be innovative. Bye for now. Thank you.